Hey, welcome. So, wow. If you have not watched Al Jazeera documentary about the gold mafia, I'm encouraging you to go and watch that documentary. This is pretty much our problem as Africans. Nobody is exempted. Like, we are shameless and we don't care, because if you look at the economies of the countries that are involved in these schemes and in this mafia thing documentary that is listed there, they're pretty much struggling, and all those money that could be going to the people are just going to few greedy men. Okay, and I'm ashamed. I am upset. I'm angry, really. I think of so many people, especially when it comes to minerals and stuff, because in countries like Zimbabwe, they have people that are mining this, like small miners, that we can call them that are not even making ends meet. And somebody is sitting out there in a chair just kind of manipulating the system so that they benefit more, and just ripping the country off, pretty much ripping the continent off. And I am surprised that people around Africa are not upset. They're not saying anything about this corruption. That is just like, it's pretty much thieves have been caught red-handed, and they are pretty much just telling for themselves. They are giving all they are spilling the tea on themselves. I am just so thankful for this documentary that the Al Jazeera journalists have done, and we are still gonna see more. This is like a tiny bit of what's more to come, and I wonder how many countries are involved in these schemes, and how many young African lives are gonna be ruined by these people that continue to even brag about it, of how rich they are, and they are pretty much just ripping everybody else off, and they are cheating the system. To think I even had a little hope that soon things will change for us. Soon we'll come together, unite, and fight the good fight. But it seems like we are going backwards, and we are being held back pretty much by greedy people. So what do you think of this Al Jazeera documentary? How upset are you about this? And what is it that we can do to help the situation? You know what I mean? Like, now we know what people do, and this is just like few people from few countries that have been labeled. So what do you think of this documentary, and what do you think reveals, and what ideas does that give you for the future of the continent? Because the continent is being robbed alive, and if this continues, there might not even be a continent in the future, because everybody's just gonna dig their own gold and sell it in the black market. Everybody's gonna just become a gold dealer, gold mafia. Wow, this is really sad. This is really sad. It's embarrassing to be saying you're from Africa. It's embarrassing to say you're from Southern Africa. It's embarrassing for everybody. I think we should do something, guys. Like, let's talk about it. Let's raise our voices. I know it's really dangerous to say this type of things, you know, especially when it involves people with a lot of money. It's really scary, and it's dangerous. But we have to speak up.